Everyone has the power for greatness, not for fame but greatness, because greatness is determined by service. We may have all come on different ships, but we're in the same boat now. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? It's not the violence of the few that scares me. It's the silence of the many. A productive and happy life is not something you find. It is something you make. Nothing in the world is more dangerous than sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. Let's build bridges, not walls. The best way to solve any problem is to remove its cause. A genuine leader is not a searcher for consensus, but a molder of consensus. Of all the forms of inequality, injustice in health care is the most shocking and inhumane. We must face the appalling fact that we have been betrayed by both the Democratic and Republican parties. The most dangerous criminal may be the man gifted with reason, but with no morals. To ignore evil is to become an accomplice to it. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. Change does not roll in on the wheels of inevitability, but comes through continuous struggle. The reason I can't follow the old eye for an eye philosophy is that it ends up leaving everyone blind. One of the great liabilities of history is that all too many people fail to remain awake through great periods of social change. A man dies when he refuses to stand up for that which is right. Love is the only force capable of transforming an enemy into friend. If we do an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, we will be a blind and toothless nation. You can't reach good ends through evil means, because the means represent the seed and the end represents the tree. Let us not seek to satisfy our thirst for freedom by drinking from the cup of bitterness and hatred. We must meet the forces of hate with the power of love. If you've got nothing worth dying for, you've got nothing worth living for. Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. Every man must decide whether he will walk in the light of creative altruism or in the darkness of destructive selfishness. Shallow understanding from people of goodwill is more frustrating than absolute misunderstanding from people of ill will. We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. There is some good in the worst of us, and some evil in the best of us. True compassion is more than flinging a coin to a beggar. It comes to see that an edifice which produces beggars needs restructuring. It is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of high maturity, to rise to the level of self-criticism. We all too often have socialism for the rich and rugged free market capitalism for the poor. When people get caught up with that which is right and they are willing to sacrifice for it, there is no stopping point short of victory.